Hello, welcome to Marsha Creatives, and this is the next part where now we jump in and build the actual homepage, which is now the final page of this website. So before we dive in, ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and let's dive in. Okay, so I'm sure you remember this. We have designed this on our part 1 of this playlist or this playlist tutorial. So if you don't know how we reached here, just know there's part 1, I think, and part 2. So for part 1 we did all this. For part 2 we did the head and the footer. So now we're supposed to jump in and build the actual website. So the website is a one-page website, so we're going to have anchor links and all of that. I think that's also we did in the last video. So if you just jump on this, just know there is part 1. So just go back there, subscribe, check out that video, and don't forget to subscribe. So if you're here, we've already shown you this. So you just on your domain /wp admin, press enter, and you'll be redirected to this login page. Input your username and password and click login. So that should redirect you to the dashboard. So here we are, and we had let's go to our pages and see. We are only designing one page, which is the home page. So as you can see, we have these dummy pages here. Privacy policies, simple. I don't know which page this is, but let's just preview so that I cannot I just delete any other page that is here. So select all of them, go to bulk action, move to trash and apply. So those pages will go. So since this is a one page website, we're just going to have one page over here, add page, and that page will be just the home page. So unless in future when this client comes in and maybe they need more pages, then we can add those. But based on our meeting and our agreement, this is what I'm gonna do for them, and this is what they wanted. So I'm just gonna type here home. So that will be our home page. Publish over here, click again publish, and voila, our page is live. So over here, I'll take this back to the dashboard. Then on our page here, just click the button over here that says edit with Elementor, and that should take us to our editor. So let's design this. Yeah, as the Elementor loads, ensure to subscribe, man. Yeah, and if you want to learn anything about Elementor or about graphics and design, website design, just comment it on the comment section, and I'm gonna do a video on that, and it will be right here. So for you to realize that we have uploaded the video, ensure you subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a like, leave a comment on the comment section. So here is our homepage. We already did the header and the footer. If you don't know how we did that, check out our previous video. That is, I think, part 2 of this tutorial series. So over here we have to remove this title here, the page title. So just go to settings. Where is it? Settings should be page settings over here, top left, then hide title. Click on that, and that will hide the title automatically. So every website must have the hero section. The hero section is the top part of each and every website. So I'm just gonna click that plus icon over there, add a full structure or a full column like that. Then I'll go to over here height. I'll give it a minimum height, then I'll make it 520, or let's make it 550. So that will be our hero section. The hero section is usually the top part of the website that introduces each and every user to the website or to what the website is all about. So over here I'll need an image on the background, and I will have like a red gradient or a red color overlay, which is our primary color over here. So I'll go just to Google and search for office, because I need like an image of an office at the background. So it's office windows. Yeah, something that looks like this. Yeah, something like this. This will be like my background. So I'll just right click this, save the image on my computer, and I can name this as asset track. What's this brand called? It is called asset track. It's track, TRAK, yes, asset track. That is just good for SEO, because once someone searches asset track, more often than not, this image will appear and it will redirect the user to our website. So go back to over here, click on that section, go to style, go to where it says background, check on the classic background, then this image will appear. Click on that, upload, select, and it's right here on my downloads. Double click that, it will upload, and there's my image. I'll select that, and there we have, but it has duplicated. So scroll down, still right here, after you uploaded the image, scroll down, leave the image resolution to full default position, make it center. Scroll down, attachment, leave it at default, repeat, say no, repeat, then go down to where it says display size and say cover, like that. Okay, so that will cover the entire. I think I should go a little bit higher, so instead of center, let's say center, top center, no, top bottom, bottom center, sorry, bottom center. Yeah, let's see. No, not really, I don't like it. Cover, where is it? Position, let's use a custom position. For the X, I'll leave that. For the Y, I want these chairs to be at the midst, yeah, like that. That's what I want. Not yet, so I'll still take it higher. I want, if I close this, these chairs should be somewhere at the center of our section. Yeah, something like that. That's all that I wanted. So that is okay. So scroll down again to where it says background overlay. I'll click on that. Then the background type, classic, then color, let's choose now our red. Okay, you see there's something here that is happening, so we'll have to reduce the column height, yeah, to avoid that space down here. Okay, that makes it too small. That is like 490. What can we do? Take it back to 550. Now that means we can't use the default. What have I done? Don't leave. Okay, that means we cannot use the custom height for the image. So let's go again to style. We'll have to change this from custom back to center. Yeah, let's just use that for now. And yeah, then for the overlay, background overlay over here, you can play with the opacity based on what you are looking to achieve. Yeah, for mine, maybe leave it at that. Then I'm going now to bring in the main heading. So before that, I'll insert here an inner section. So I'll go to add element, inner section, click, drag and drop it right there. I'll delete one column. Then for the inner section, I'll give it a width of 700. And let's bring in the main heading over here, and voila, that is our main heading. And so there it is. It's red in color, so it's not visible. Let me align it at the center and change the color to white. There we go. The typography, I'll take it all the way I'll take it all the way up to something like that. I don't like the font, so let's try and find something like Railway. No much different. There's a font I need. Let me see if I can get it over here. Yeah, it's called Fransense. So I'm gonna use that font. Then so that is record, track, manage. Then I'll bring a small description below it. So that is the text editor. Click, drag and drop it right there. It has two copies. Delete one and remain with the one inside the inner section. Select all and paste in your write-up. Align it at the center. Change the color to white. There we go. The typography, make it 20 pixels, or let's make it 18, like that. There we go. It's taking shape. Another thing is so I'll just add a break somewhere here after the word accurate over here. but I'll go to code and I'll add a BR code. So less than, greater than BR, that will break that to the next line. And what else? Yeah, then we're going to have a button below here. So just add element, button, click, drag, and position it right there. I'll delete this one. We just need one. And align that at the center, like that, positioning center. Then I'll go to padding. The top, I'll make it 15. The right, I'll make it 55 or even 100. I need a bigger button. For the bottom, I'll make it 20. For the left, I'll make it 100. Then I'll change the top to 20 also. Okay, the color of that button, okay, let's leave it at that at the moment. Then let's bring the right up. Maybe let's say request quote. So I'll copy this, and there is request quote. It's too small, the typography, so I'll change that and check these two, like 20. Yeah, let's try and change the button to pure white, the background color. Okay, it makes sense. Let's try black over here and change the text color to white. Yeah, it's also making sense, but I feel it's I don't know. Let's play with that for now, or let's just make the background white. Change this color to black. Yeah, request quote. So that will be our button, and that's okay. So we are done with that part. Then the next section here, I want a very small section that has the logos of the partners. Usually most people take those they usually come towards the end over here, before the call to action. I don't know whether I should do that or just no. For now, let's just add another section, full section. Go to advanced padding, give it a top padding of 50, give it a bottom padding of 50, like that. Add another section, the inner section, click, drag, and drop it right there. I feel I can do something better here, so because we want to introduce the human aspect to humanize this system or this website. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to labs. So I already have my text prompts, as you can see. So I'll create the image. So you can use labs and to generate high quality images, as you can see. So these look pretty well. So what I'm going to do again is let's just pick one here that we can use. So all of them, you can see they are cropped. So I'll change the landscape here to mobile portrait and create again, because simply I don't want the head to be cropped. So here we go. So let's say we use this image. So I'll just download that image like that. Then I'll go back over here, and instead of using this, I'll take this column back to its width, which is usually 1140. Then I'll right click and add a new column. So there's usually add new column. There we go. So for this, I'll align this to the left. Okay, that's okay. Then I'll have the image somewhere here. So I'll bring in the image tag like that, select on it, upload, select, find my image over here. Here it is. Double click to upload it. There's my image and select. So you can see it's breaking. So what we'll do, go to style, and over here where it says height, select on that. You'll see this object fit, make it cover, then play with your height like that. Then another thing, go back to content and where is it? Yeah, here instead of center, make it bottom center, no, top center. I confuse the two, so bear with me. Top center, yeah. But again, we are not seeing the most important thing, which is the assets. So center again, we need to see almost the better part of this image. So what I'm gonna do, instead here of generating the portrait, let's generate a square and create that again. So ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave a comment on the comment section, and also like the video. So let's use this. I'll download it. Okay, let's upload that and see how it looks. So double click that image, select, and there it is. So this is a bit better. The width, make it full. Okay, it's already full. So increase the height to somewhere there. Yeah, I will have to. So for this one, I'll click on that. I'll remove the paddings, take those back to 0 or something like 10 or 20. Then I'll click on that column. I'll go to style. I want to remove the border. So the border here, say none. So I want to make just want to try something here and see how it's gonna look. Now let's leave it just at 50-50. Then what I'm gonna do, I'll increase this font size a little bit from, let's make it 16. By default it's at 16. Let's make it 18. Then I'll have a button below here. So let's bring in another button right there. I don't know why nowadays I experience that when I drag something, it just duplicates itself. Never known where that problem is coming from, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just increasing the paddings to like 40. Then this button, let's go to style, break the border radius and also break the paddings. Let's make it top 15. Right, let's make it 45, or let's make it 80. Bottom, make it 15, and the left, make it 80. Then we are going to type here, schedule a consultation. So this also I think will be some sort of a pop-up. Then go to style, and what will be our background color, our secondary color maybe. No, that's too much red on the website, so we have to find a way to break the monotony. So let's try something else. Then change the color to what? Yeah, so that is just to break the monotony of having too much red on the website. Okay, so even on this button, instead of white, and also break here the border so that it's like squared properly. It does not have like rounded edges. Let's try this, and we just want to play with it here and see what we can get. Just want something that is like not very obvious. It's like a shade of red, yeah. Then on hover, this button on hover, here on hover, let the background be, let the background here be fully white on hover, and the text color let it be red, so that we have something that like happens like that. Then for this one, other button here on hover, let the background will be white on hover, the text will be black, then let's have a border of black too on hover. Okay, it's not appearing because border solid. Oops, it's already appearing. I wanted it to only happen on hover, so I will say none. So on hover, let's hover that the background, instead of white, let's hover that to red or black, and the text to be white. Yeah, like that. Then the background of all this will not be white, so let's give it our shade of red, this one. Okay, you can see this column has a white background, so let's go to style and let's remove that like this. So yeah, this makes more sense because it has some humanization over here of this person or this user who we are. Scheduler consultation, that is okay. Now we can move to the next section. I think I love this one. So the next section, what are we going to do over here on the next section over here? I think we can even remove this for now. I'll see where we can add that. We need now to bring in the services. We need to bring the services either through a carousel or I don't know. We have like how many? 6, 7. Okay, that's not it. Where is it? Let me just find the services over here on my other screen. We have like 6 services. So for those, I think I'm going to use a carousel, so I'll publish this. But you can just find a way to do it your own way, using just standard Elementor inner sections and image box. An image box is a good way to go about adding services. So I'll add a full section again. I'll go to advanced, I'll go to paddings, top, I'll make it 50, and the bottom I'll make it 50. Then inside the inner here, I'll add I'm not adding an inner section but a heading. Click, drag and drop that, and I'll have that what we do. So I'll have a small description below this, so I can just duplicate this, then you just copy and drop it here. Then I'll have my description. I'll style that, make it center, advance. I'll break the margins and give it a small negative margin. Then it's too long, so I would want it to fit here. There are so many ways to do that. You can use the code over here and break this line somewhere here, or you can just come to add an inner section, then delete one of the inner sections, select on this section, go to width and make it 900 or make it 800. I'll drag the heading inside there and also drag this inside there. So see, it breaks that automatically, which is a good way to do it without having to write the break to write small HTML, which is just a break HTML tag. So there we go. So here we are adding the services. So I'm thinking either we are going to add a carousel or just let's add a carousel with images of each and every service. Yeah, we should do that. I think that's the best way to go about it. So this video is going to be long. It's going to be long because we are building this in real time. So it's I'm doing it in real time just from my head. It's not like I have an idea somewhere or like I had prepared this. So To support me, just kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate that. And leave a like, leave a comment. Then let's proceed. So over here we are having a carousel. So for the carousel, there's one plugin that I'm going to add. So if you need this plugin, you can leave a comment on the comment section. If you need it, I'll find a way of how I'm gonna send you a link to get it. So I'll click here and add plugin, upload. It's called Jet Elements. There are so many plugins out there that can give you a carousel. Just that for me, I'm used to using this one. But there's so many plugins. You can just, if you just even go to the plugins area and just search for carousel, those plugins will show up. You just have to find a way of how to edit them to give. If you just search here carousel, you will get plugins. You just have to install it and find a way of how you can bring that carousel to your page. Okay, yeah, for me I use Jet Elements for Elementor. So this is once you add a plugin, you have to refresh this page so that it can import the new widgets that plugin comes with. Okay, yeah. So you're becoming a website designer, so stick along and practice as much as you can. Try to design as I am designing. You can watch and try do it. Don't just sit there and watch throughout the video. Okay, just do it as I do it. Yeah, you can still watch, then later sit down, and the good thing, this video will be on YouTube for the rest of this life. So whenever you watch it, you try it, you get stuck, you can still come back and watch this video again. But before that, subscribe to this YouTube channel. So here I'm using a widget called Advanced Carousel. Here it is. So this widget it comes with Jet Elements. So I just click, drag it, and drop it right there. So what basically these widgets adds, it's this image, the item title, and a description of each and every service that we will be having here. Okay, so let's this is the first item over here. I don't have the images, so let's just first add the first service. So if you click on this item over here, this is the item title. I'll insert the item title, and this is the item description. Then over here you insert the image. Okay, so let me just try and style that quick. I'll just add a dummy image for now, and then I can style that. Then we can see the images we are going to use. So yeah, just added that image. Then what we're going to do, we already used this image, so I'll basically change it to an image that represents the fixed asset register automation. So over here I'll go to style, and I'll go to simple item, and I want to give it a padding of 20. So this is this part below here. You see we have now a padding. And go to item content. Let's go to title first. I'll change the title color to red. Then we need some space between the description and the title. So I'll go to item content, and I'll break the margins, and I'll give a top margin, that is to separate the distance between the title and the description. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, that is, let's just duplicate this and duplicate that again, so that we have like 3 of them. So this is now the carousel effect. And if I go to settings, I want to show 3 slides instead of 2, like that. Then I'll go to style again, and for each, the first column, for each column I want to give it a column, not margin. I want to give it a border type of solid, and the border width will just be 1. And I'll go to the color. The color will be a very small shade, like that. There we go. Then I'll also style the carousel. So I'll go to carousel arrows. Over here there's this arrow style. Click on this edit icon. Then for the icon color, make it white. There we go. Now we have our carousel. So it can't slide right now because we only have 3 items, but once we add everything, then we will have them sliding. So let's just add those quick. I'll copy the title here. So just insert your titles and descriptions for each and every service. So those are 3. I'm going to add one more. They're supposed to be 6, so I'll be adding another one. This is the 5th one. As you can see, it's already sliding. Okay, so there we go, but there's an issue. You can see some have there's a height difference between these. So what you usually do, right here, just go to settings below here and toggle this equal columns height like that. That will make all the columns to have the same height. So the one that is causing that, it's this one, our asset managed solution, support scanning, depreciation schedule reports to accounting systems such as and more. Okay, so yeah, now you can see the height is the same for all of these. So now the next thing is just changing the images over here to match the service that you just added down here. So again, you also change the images and you're good to go. Now there is what we call, the next section is our process. So I'm going to have a 2-column section. I'll go to advanced, go to paddings, give the top padding of 50 and a bottom padding of 50. That's the padding I use for top and bottom, just to give enough space. Then I'll make this a little bit bigger to somewhere there. For the background, what is it, the background or the image? The background, we're going to have an image. So let me just generate that image using my AI over here. I will bring in an inner section. So this is not supposed to be an image, it's supposed to be the background. I'll bring in the inner section. Now we'll have our heading over here to the right. So we try this again. So it's normal to always have some trial and errors when designing a website, because you might design a section and you feel like it doesn't work, so you just have to can just delete it and try a different approach. It is allowed. So it's not like you always get the like you're always perfect. It doesn't work like that. So here we'll make that the background to be white. Then I'm going to advanced, I'm going to give it, that is this second column of the inner section, the padding, I'll give it 20, or let's make it 30, like that. Then let's go to what, I think this is making sense. Then I'll select the main section, I'll go to advanced, and I'll give it a top of 50 and a bottom of 50. Those are the paddings. I still feel I need more paddings over here, so I'll make it 50 maybe. That's too much. Maintain it at 30. So for the inner section, I don't know why it's not picking the bolds. It's not. Maybe it's the font used. Let's try a different font and see if that will pick. Try Montserrat. I'm not getting the bold effect here. But anyway, that is how I wanted something like that. Not exactly this, but yeah, it's at least giving the vibe of what I wanted. Where we can have like some type of but I wanted my image to end somewhere here and still have this part to be white. Like, I don't know how I would have achieved that, but that's all I wanted to do. Or maybe if we do positioning and use a custom positioning, then play with the X, the no repeat. Oops, this one will work. No, undo. We play with this. There we go, man. Yeah, I wanted the image to be in between my section and divide it like that. Correct. So we got it. That's all I wanted to do. So I hope you saw the idea. You should I don't know, but I got it. Yeah, that's it. It is just a trial and error thing, and I'm glad I got it. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted the image to end somewhere here, have the white section here with the process description, and yeah, I love it. So that means we can even have a bigger inner section to this side. Yeah, so that we have something that looks like that. Yeah, I like it. So let's move to the next section, which is the key features of the assessment management system. So how are we gonna do that? So let's add another full section. Of course, advanced, break the paddings and give it a 50 top and a 50 bottom. Okay, based on our menu, it is who we are will bring the person here, our services will bring the person here, our processes will bring the person here, and why choose us. Now that's the next section we need to be building over here. So I will have an inner section again here, inner section like that. I'll have an image on the right. I just choose a random image here for now, maybe this. Then I'll have our heading. So here, heading tag, click, drag and drop it at the center. Then give it this why choose asset track. There we go. Then over here I'm going to use something called a toggler. Is it toggler or something? Accordion, yeah. But still the toggler works. They're all kind of the same. But they all do the same thing. So I'll use the accordion. So here we have, like, if someone selects that, it expands and shows the message inside it. So you have the heading and the description of each of the reasons as to why you should choose them. So the first one is proven experience with a description. Let's go to the next one. Now adding the next one, just click this button here like that. It makes a duplicate. So you repeat the same process for all the reasons that you have. I'll duplicate that again. So as you can see, our website is coming up, and you are learning how to build your own website or how to be a website designer. So subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way you'll be supporting this whole agenda, and that way that one will enable me to continue making videos for you guys. So go to style and okay, content first. Okay, where am I? Okay, this is it. This is what I want to style. I'll change the icon from this plus symbol to something else, like this, and I use a similar symbol here. Then instead of having them, I'll allow that. Instead of having them on the left, that is the icon, I'll go to style, and the icon, I'll have those at the end, so that it works like that. Then I'll go to title style. I'll give a padding of 20 all around, just to give them enough spacing. Then the content background, we can use this so that when someone, there's that difference. And now for the title also, for the active title color, let's make it black. Yes, like that. So that makes sense. Then let's come here, and the image height is too much. Go to style, increase the height, the object fit, make it cover, and have something that like that. The radius, make it 5 or 4, and now you have that section like that of why you should choose asset track. Okay, another thing here, this column, I will have I don't know if this will work. Okay, yeah, just to give it this shade here, just to break the whitish here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. But it doesn't have to be that way. It can still be just full white, whichever works for you. So there we are. The why us is done, and the last one is contact us. So for that one full section, again, advanced padding, top padding, make it 50, bottom padding, make it 50. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have an inner section, and delete one. This inner section, let's give it a width of 700. Then I'll have our heading here. The heading will read, ready to improve your asset visibility. Then we're going to have a description below it. So let's just duplicate one of our descriptions that we have, like this one, or just copy and go down and paste it here. Then yeah, have that description, style it, and have it at the center like that. So what we're gonna do below it, just search here for form. So this is the form that one should fill to contact them. So duplicated, let me delete this. This is all we need. So what we are going to select here, where we're going to collect, is the name, phone number, the email, and a message. So let's just add item. For this one, the label will be tel for telephone. The placeholder will be tel, or let's make the placeholder as phone number. Then it's required, yes. Then show labels, I'll close that. I'll take this to come immediately after the name, so you can just drag them around. Then input size, make it large. Go to the button, and you remember this color here that we used. So I'll select on this, I'll go to style, and I need to add this color as a global color. So I'll just do like that and create so that I can access it below here. So I'll select this form again, go to style, go down to the button, then the background color here, let's change to that color, and the text color, let's make it our black there. Then go again to typography and make that 20. Then go back to content, go to button. Instead of send, let's say send message. Let's go back to style, and the columns gap, this is the row gap, let's increase that a little bit. I'll change the border, the field, go to field, and the border, this black border. Or is it border color over here? Let's choose our red, but click on it and give it some opacity. Take it all the way down to something like that. And as you can see, so someone can fill in here their name, phone number, email, and a message, and they will send that. So once they click the send button, so what happens? So go to content and action after submit. Over here I want to collect the submission and also send an email. So go to collect submission, collect all this data. The email over here, you input the email of where you want this to be delivered to. So for me, I want that to be delivered to info@asset_track instead of admin here. So I'll change this to info@asset_track.co. So that's what then here is the form subject. So I'll delete all these. Asset track limited, that will just be the subject. Then all the fields that we have here will be embedded here on the message, and that will be delivered to that email once someone submits here. So on hover, I like the color to change, maybe the here where the button is. On hover, let's change the not the background but the text color to red, maybe. Red, no, maintain it to be white. Yeah, makes sense that way. So contact us is done, and we have our footer below here. So now let's find a way of how we are going to make this. When someone clicks on our services, this thing has to scroll and take them to our services, or where it is. So let's publish that. You remember we added IDs when creating the menu on our previous video. So let's go to appearance and go to menus. So this is just to get the IDs. So for who we are, click on this, and this is the URL. So I'll copy this, then I'll come here and I'll select this section, the main section. Then where am I supposed to add that? I'll go to advanced, then CSS ID, I'll paste that there. So basically what that does, if I close this and let's say I'm here, if I select on this, oops, it's not working. How does that work? It should work. It should work. I don't know why it's not, or because I'm in the edit mode. So let's preview this and see how it's gonna work. So here is our preview button. Let's click that and let's see if it works. It doesn't. It doesn't. So okay. Where am I supposed to input this? This is the CSS ID. And did we save here? Yeah, we did. This was already saved, so there's nothing much to change. You can see it's picking the link over here, but it's not redirecting to our section. So we have to find a way of how we are gonna solve that. Because that's how I knew how to do that. I don't know if things changed with Elementor, or maybe not really. The ID must have that. Let me try that again. It's not working. Okay, let's remove that ID symbol and try it again. There we go, it worked. So basically that I hash thing must be on where you are clicking, but where it's going to, just insert that CSS ID without that hash symbol. So yeah, so I got it. So I'll delete that because it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here on this main section. So let's remove that hash symbol like that. Sorry about that, man. It happens. I'm human. Yeah. So subscribe, man. Subscribe. So let's try that again. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So let's do the same thing for now, our services. So go back here and open our services. This is our ID. Our ID is services. So just copy that without this, the hash symbol. Let's go back here and where is our services section, the main section. Go to advanced and paste the CSS ID there. And the next one is our process. Let's copy this, go there, and where is our process main section? It's right here, advanced, and paste the CSS ID right there. And let's go to why us. I'll copy that. Where is it? Here, why choose us. I'll paste that. And the last one is contact. It's right here. Advanced, the CSS ID, let's paste it there. So let's publish this and try it out. So here we are. So who we are, correct. Contact us, there we go. Our processes are correct. Why choose us? Our services, who we are. And yeah, so that is how you do that, because this is a one-page website, so we are not supposed to create more pages. You just have to find a way. When someone clicks, there's that scroll that takes them to that specific page. Okay, this is going, I don't know why I want it to fit somewhere that the heading is also visible, but anyway, it's working. So yeah, that is how you do that. And the last thing now, if so we're almost done guys with our website. So if I open this new incognito window, if I access the website, I cannot access it right now. It's still taking us to the website coming soon page. So how do we solve that? So now you are done designing your website and it's ready, as you can see. So let's go back over here and this maintenance mode, click on it. So we need to disable that. So where it says coming soon, disable that and save changes. So now if we go to our incognito tab over here and refresh that, so okay, here is another thing that you need to learn. So you can see we have removed that, but still we are being redirected to a page that is not our home page. So how do you solve that? Go to settings over here, go to reading, and if someone goes to our website, it should read a static page, and the static page is our home page. So select that, scroll down and save changes. Now before we leave the settings, one more thing. On the settings, go to permalinks and ensure you remove it from day and name to post name. This is just for SEO purposes. Put it on post name and save changes. There we go. So once you do that, let's go back to our incognito window. Where is it? There we go, and let's refresh our page again. And voila, there is our website. So let's try our services. There we go. You can our services. You can scroll between these. Our processes, there we go. Why us, contact us, and the footer down there. And website is designed by Marsha Creative. So ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. As you can see, we are done designing a complete one-page website, which is called a landing page. So you have learned how to design a landing page using WordPress, Elementor, and Jet Elements. So if you need any of the plugins that are used here, let me know in the comment section. Ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and yeah, let's meet on the next one, man. Peace.